Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. And today's video might be a controversial one because yes, I am making a video discussing the huge Black Ops 6 issues and talking about why these are not Treyarch's fault. And I know some of you are going to be like, well, hold on a minute. Treyarch made Black Ops 6. How can the things that are going wrong in Black Ops 6 and Warzone, we'll kind of include that in today's video, that are going wrong with the game right now in both Warzone and Black Ops 6, how are they not Treyarch's fault? And I want to talk about that today because I do believe genuinely that the things that people have a gripe with in Black Ops 6 and Warzone are things that are so out of control when Treyarch have no power in or say whatsoever to actually fix or change because of Activision, and it's actually Activision that needs to be blamed more than anything, and that people, you know, going at Treyarch saying that Treyarch made a bad game, etc. And I'm not trying to white knight Treyarch. At the end of the day, Treyarch have done some things wrong with Black Ops 6. I'm happy to admit that, but ultimately, I personally don't think Black Ops 6 is an overly bad game, and I think some of you might agree with that, some of you disagree with that. You guys let me know in the comments down below kind of your thoughts and opinion on this, but I want you guys to ask you guys straight up the question: what do you think is actually bad in Black Ops 6 that Treyarch does control? So, and I want to say what Treyarch controls in that, because I think a lot of people have a lot of gripe with things in Black Ops 6 and Warzone that are things that Treyarch don't control. They don't have any power over. They're just told they have to go with this. And I'm talking about connections. I'm talking about skill-based matchmaking. I'm talking about anti-cheat. I'm talking about all the things that Treyarch has absolutely no say over. Sure, there's some things in Black Ops 6 that could be improved on, but are they actually, like, the gripes and the complaints that people have with Black Ops 6 are things that I don't think make Black Ops 6 bad, like in the sense that Black Ops 6 is actually bad itself. These are things that have been plaguing Call of Duty for years now and are just getting worse over time. And I think people are using it to say that Black Ops 6 is a bad game, that Black Ops 6 sucks and Black Ops 6 is this. Again, I'm not telling people to make, you know, say that Black Ops 6 is a great game and that. But at least if you're going to have that opinion that Black Ops 6 is a bad game, I feel like you should have that opinion based off of stuff that Black Ops 6 actually has control of and that Treyarch actually have control of, such as maps. Like, if you hate the maps in Black Ops 6, that's a valid argument. I can totally agree with that, you know? If you don't like the weapon balance, if you don't like Omni movement, I can totally agree with that, right? That is Black Ops 6. That is a Black Ops 6 complaint. Perk balance, you name it. Things to do with Black Ops 6. But right now, I think the blame is being, like, directed at the wrong people. And the worst part is, because of the blame being directed at Treyarch and being said that, you know, you've messed up the Warzone integration and Black Ops 6 isn't as good as it should be and it sucks and stuff. The complaints are going to the wrong people, and the reason this is an issue is because this means the things that we do want fixed, like servers, like anti-cheat, like skill-based matchmaking, those aren't going to get fixed because the people who this should be directed at is Activision. Activision seems to be getting away with it here, and I think they do this every year now, and I kind of want to address this because I feel like this is happening every single year with Call of Duty, that we go after the developers, right? We go after Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and we tell them, like, yo, your game sucks, like, the skill-based matchmaking is way too thick, or the connections suck for this game, or the anti-cheat isn't doing its job in rank play, Warzone ranked, etc. And who actually who actually eats the bullet here? It's the devs, right? These developers are being told to, you know, make these games at certain time points, get a game out every single year. You know, they don't have much control of what they do. Yes, they get to, like, make the narrative, like, when the time zone of the game is, sort of, at least to a degree, I imagine. You know, I'm sure some of them might want to make, you know, jetpack games, and obviously Activision will probably say no to that. Activision has all the control, and these devs can only do so much. And I'm not trying to white knight Treyarch here, right? There are definitely complaints with Black Ops 6 that are totally valid, that people can say, like maps, movement, you name it. But things like the big gripes that people are having, and people, you know, are turning away from Black Ops 6 or deciding to not play Warzone or hate rank play in both Warzone and Black Ops 6, is because of things that Activision hasn't dealt with for many years now and have kind of just let slip. Because, you know, they don't get blamed for it. They don't take any of the flack. They don't take any of the hatred. At the end of the day, what does Activision take home? Our hard-earned money. That's what they do. They take home our money from buying Black Ops 6, so buying store bundles and stuff. I don't personally buy store bundles, but we do, right? We as players, we buy store bundles and stuff. But they're the ones who are creating the issues with Black Ops 6 and Warzone. They are the ones who have the bad servers. At the end of the day, Treyarch makes their game and it gets put on the servers that Activision pays for, that Activision supplies. And if those are 20 Hz servers, which, you know, it's been proven that they are, then that's what we have to deal with. So Treyarch can make this great game that can play well, this, that, and the other. Same with Infinity Ward, same with Sledgehammer. They can make these great games that play really, really well. But at the end of the day, that's all ruined in an online environment if they're told, yeah, we're Activision, and guess what? You've got these servers, 20 Hz servers, bottom of the barrel servers, as cheap as possible, you know, just with no, you know, how to put it, like, no care for the player, right? No care for the player's experience at all. It's just, yeah, here you go. As long as you can log into the game and you know, log into a match and play and buy store bundles and play the game, that's all that matters. As long as you can log in and play, that's all that matters. So that's one complaint that I think I want needs to get out of the way. Like, Activision are the one behind the servers. The reason for the connection issues that people talk about in Black Ops 6 and Warzone are because of Activision. Like, they don't pay for the better servers. They make all this money, but they don't pay to make the player's experience better. The only thing they do is, you know, fill their pockets and, you know, year on year talk about profits and this, that, and the other, and what they please their investors, right? That's what they do. Then we'll talk about skill-based matchmaking. Again, Treyarch doesn't control the skill-based matchmaking, the same as Infinity Ward does, the same as, you know, the parameters are built by Activision. Activision made skill-based matchmaking. They put this in their games because they believe this algorithm, you know, and it's not even really skill-based matchmaking, it's sort of engagement-based matchmaking, isn't it, really? It's to keep you playing the game longer and stuff. You'll have good lobbies when you get good lobbies, you'll have bad lobbies, etc. You'll have, like, top players to play against, you have bottom players to play against. You know, it's an algorithm made you designed to make you play more and spend more, etc., right? Which Activision put in the game. Treyarch didn't want this, you know. Infinity Ward didn't ask for this. Sledgehammer didn't ask for it. None of these game developers asked for this stuff to be put in their game. They just have to have it whilst making, you know, the games that they do. And then the last bit, the anti-cheat. The anti-cheat is 100% not on Treyarch. Yes, there could be things that Treyarch maybe does better. Maybe, like, I don't know what they actually control. But as far as, like, the anti-cheat, do you really think Treyarch completely controls the anti-cheat and how it works? No. Activision set that up. Activision set up a team of people to, you know, do the anti-cheat and stuff. And obviously, they put a post out the other day, so I'll put that on your screen right now. But they put out this post basically admitting that they failed, and this is Activision, right? This is not Treyarch's fault. They missed the mark. They've admitted they failed. They've admitted they've failed against, like, cheaters and stuff. And the worst part is, who picks up the flack? It's Treyarch. Treyarch are picking up so much flack for the things to do with anti-cheat and that. And again, I'm not saying Treyarch are exempt from everything that's gone wrong in Black Ops 6 and Warzone, or at least people consider going wrong on that. But I think a lot of blame is being put on them when Activision are the ones causing the problems for Call of Duty over so many years now, and are becoming more prevalent in this year's game. You know, people are finally fed up of skill-based matchmaking to the point that I think people genuinely are leaving because of skill-based matchmaking. The anti-cheat is failing. It's beyond ridiculous how bad the anti-cheat has been this year in rank play for Warzone and multiplayer. And that's because of AI, by the way, which who invented the AI? Who's tried putting AI in everything they do? Activision. Activision are the one using AI for this, that, and the other. And I think they've even probably told Treyarch to use, you know, AI for maps and stuff because it's a quicker way of making maps. It's a quicker way of doing this, that, and the other. And it's cheaper for Activision as well. Every single problem we are seeing in Call of Duty is not a developer issue, I think. You know, how can we really say the maps are so bad that that's why you turn away from Black Ops 6? Can we really say that Omni movement is such a bad thing that that's why you turn away from Black Ops 6? You know, Warzone having Omni movement stuff. These are the reasons why you're turning away. No, it's skill-based matchmaking. It's the anti-cheat. It's the lag, the issues that are happening. You know, I don't experience lag too much, but I have to go out of my way, and I'm going to be honest, I have to do so many ridiculous things in order to make connections good for myself in a Call of Duty game now. You can't simply just plug in and play like you used to back in the day. So I completely agree with the server, even though I don't experience them that much, if at all, but I do experience them here and there. But I don't do that because I have to go and buy myself an expensive piece of equipment and change every setting in the book just to make Call of Duty playable nowadays. So yeah, those are my kind of thoughts and feelings there on this topic, because I know a lot of people are saying it right now that, you know, Treyarch are to blame and Treyarch made a bad game, etc. But I don't agree with the statement, and I want you guys to let me know down below, do you agree with my sentiment? Do you think genuinely that Treyarch have made a bad game, or that they're the reasons behind Warzone and Black Ops 6 being the way they are? Or do you think Activision should actually be catching more flack than it actually is right now? But you guys let me know down below your thoughts and feelings. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.